just getting some breaking news that Hillary Clinton is moving to try to shut down a federal lawsuit filed by former President Trump. In the suit, Mr. Trump accuses her and various government officials of conspiring to propagate false claims about the former president, as well as Russia, in connection with the 2016 presidential race. Ms. Clinton's attorneys say that the complaint is entirely without legal merit and amounts to a little more than a publicity stunt. Joining us now, longtime advisor to former President Trump, Bruce Lavelle. Bruce, your take on this?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Bob. But, it's interesting. I'm going to go way back for the viewers, back to 2015. And I remember, being in, Trump Tower, being on the 16th floor with the campaign headquarters where we were energizing as a candidate Trump at the time to run against 17 other candidates. And all of a sudden I start hearing this Russian thing. And then even President Trump was like, Russia, what the heck? And I kind of just brushed it off, Bob, and like, okay, whatever. But obviously we saw it grow wings and start to grow and grow and grow. And it was proven that, yes, their campaign was caught spying on President Trump. And it's proven. So it's interesting how I noticed there's one part in that article that went out in the breaking news about how, they were trying to get Middlebrooks to recuse himself because he is, quote, a Clinton judge appointee. It's interesting. But I'm going to tell you, Bob, I've always said I hope this goes through because I'd love to see Discovery as it relates to all the participants, all the other people involved, and see what comes out of Discovery. Discovery is key. A lot of people, they fight tooth and nail because they don't want the secretary, the doorman, the maid, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, you might say, being deposed and seeing exactly what they heard under oath being deposed. So that would be interesting, though, Bob. Breaking news, though, it's very interesting where this is going to go.
Yeah, my theory is he filed the lawsuit partially to try to accomplish that, to get the discovery. Yep. And even if it doesn't go to that point, just to make her spend her time worrying about this kind of thing when theoretically she could be running for office because a lot of people feel like Biden's not going to be there, Kamala Harris is not going to have enough support, so that she could be a viable alternative on the left. So, okay, let's leave that topic there. Let's talk about Black Lives Matter now being blamed for a 32% spike in the murders of African Americans. An FBI uniform crime report found that in 2020, some 9,000 Black Americans were murdered. So we've seen an increase of 2,400 people, experts saying BLM protests, scared off police from doing their jobs. First of all, I don't think police get scared off from doing their jobs. I don't think they get supported in some cases. But what's your take on that? Black Lives Matter, not a positive impact on what happens in the community.
Well, Bob, it's interesting. I saw this coming from day one. As a matter of fact, Sheriff Clark and I talked about this. We saw this way back in 15 and 16, where they were mobilizing to try to get this, quote, narrative to try to push back and, quote, defund the police. And as well as I know, we have sitting Congress people who stood with that and went out and helped to get bail for some of these people, et cetera. We knew factually where the money was coming from, who was getting it, and what type of organization it was. We knew that this was a fraud all along from day one. I just did a news conference down here today about this with Concerned Community of America, with other Black pastors here at the Marriott Marquis. It's going to be aired on Breitbart, a lot of other places about this particular subject right here. Because what happened was, imagine this, Bob, because I used to serve on a police board here in Atlanta, Clayton Regional Police Academy. I have, families and federal agencies, judges, patrolmen, sheriffs, robustly in my family. I eat, sleep, and drink, public safety in my family. I saw this. Imagine this. You have really good, brave men and women who serve in these cities and municipalities and federal, whatever, and you're under a woke leadership of a city council and a mayor that advocates and pushes back and joins into this rhetoric, and you see what happens. The retention, you have nationwide searches, Bob, across right here in Atlanta and many other cities, nationwide searches to find officers, and officers wondering, if they pull someone over that's a different culture or whatever, are they going to have all these cameras and persecute it? So all these things played into effect. But listen, Brother Bob, watch this, guys, and Newsmax viewers, watch this. When a successful community, let's just say predominantly white culture, a white community is very, very successful, or even a successful community in general, when it coughs, when this type of rhetoric gets out there, imagine the underserved minority communities. They catch the pneumonia, almost perish because of the noise and rhetoric, what it created in the environment of not wanting our brave men and women to come in and serve and protect, who want to come take these jobs and go in and do their job, when they have to look at this crazy rhetoric on their exact leadership, Portland, Oakland, Atlanta. You know, Bob, you know, I get emotional about this.
No,
how about the President of the United States, Donald Trump, say, listen, I can send the National Guard, we can end this. No, we don't want your help. Now, Bob, I hope Newsmax, you guys go out and do some research on those these woke mayors and cities that allowed us to have this crazy rhetoric on their exact leadership, Portland, Oakland, Atlanta. You know, Bob, you know, I get emotional about this.
No,
how about the president? I know friends that never got back their business in Seattle, in Portland. I know people they didn't even get a chance to rebuild, Bob, because of the stupidness that created this craziness and this defund stuff that allowed these, as you saw, those numbers went up, and they're going to go up even more if we don't stop this craziness, Bob.
Okay, Bruce, thank you. I really appreciate it. Wish we had more time to talk.
I could. Hey, you know, you give me my blood pressure on this one, Bob.
That's good, and for good reason, and I know you're passionate about it, and you're the person we wanted to talk to about it, so thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Bob.